Hey, Mimis, it's me, Stephen King.
And it's also me, Rain, you tiny cans.
And welcome to another episode of Set in Stone, your one stop shop for stories with no backspace, no delete, and no editing.
And the theme for this week was chosen by 7K, as he was the
Victorious. I stand victorious.
he stood victorious
yes.
last week.
Because I'm so much better than Rain, and Rain has no writing skills, and he sucks, and I hate him. That's why I put him in half of my videos. It's because I hate him. So
It's fucking torturous.
yeah. But anyway, because I'm going back to school in about a week, I decided to make our thing education for children's. Let's give back to the world. I know this is only the second episode, but I feel like we've been focusing too much on ourselves. We need to give to the community level. Teach the children.
And it should be noted that for this episode, there is a special stipulation as we're explaining things to kids.
Yeah, the babies.
We're not allowed to use any adult language.
No adult language. No, you can't talk about the sex. You can't talk about the drugs, and you cannot talk about
the rock and roll.
Yeah, you can't talk about rock and roll. If you talk about rock and roll, I'm gonna kill you.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Anyway, prompts for this week. 7K, you're going to have to explain the plot of Everyman High.
Oh! What am I supposed to do? Seriously, what am I supposed to say? I can't even explain that to you. How am I supposed to explain that to a child that doesn't even have object permanence yet? Anyway, well. You gotta teach children about intersectionalism and how correct it is. That's your prompt.
Speaking of object permanence, it's gonna fuck with their mind a little bit, considering all the weirdness.
Oh, man. Well, it's gonna make perfect sense to them, you know.
Wait a second.
Should be easier to explain it to children. Anyway, let's not waste time. I'm just going to put an hour up onto the non-existent clock, and we'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, we're back. Rain's reading first. He's reading my great story. Let's see that. Ooh.
The title is Everyman Explained for Childs. Once there was a little boy named Boggy. He liked stories that were soggy. By sog, I mean somewhat scary for a small child and very convoluted. One day, Grandpa Short Sack introduced him to every -man hybrid, the most spook three-fourths, and the most convolutiest series in all of media. Boggy thought you, the Naveburn, was very good at explaining stories to him, so he asked HG if he could explain the story. Theo's nickname is HG, by the
way. Yes.
As he was very confused and he didn't know what anything was. So Theo sat him down in the foyer and began to tell him the fully annotated tale to him. So in the beginning, began HG, there were 4 kids that lived in Centralia. What's a centralis? asked Greg, the neighbor Howard always loved but wouldn't admit. Well, Greg, began HG, Centralis Centralia, was a mining town that was destroyed by an inferno in the coal meadow below the ground. Okay, said Greg, before he jumped out the window and flew away to Happy Land, where Yola P, who understand Everyman hybrid, go. Boggy wishes to join him like all normal people, but in order to do that, he naturally must sit and listen closely to HG's explanation. The four kids are called the Mining Town Four, and Dr. Cornball raised them. Oh, said Boggy inquisitively. How do you say that inquisitively? Like, oh?
I guess. Oh!
Then something bad happened to the Mining Town Four. Oh no, short tuffins. What happened next? Slender Man is what did happen. I hate him, he's so bad and tall. Yeah. Later, after they were reincarnated, what's reincarnation, Sadie me, said Boggy. Basically, Hindus, I almost pronounced that as Hindus. Existence indicates that people, when they die, are reborn as different people and animals, sometimes as well. Oh, but not in this case. They were always reborn as the same people. Okay, but
No,
what about
Popple.
those...
Popple.
Oh shit, yeah, Pop. Okay, but what about those others that did the white man? The tall white man is the slender man. No, I mean the white short guy. Oh, that is the rake. He rakes people to death. Any more questions? Asked HG. Nah, I'm good. Boggy went to Happy Land. I guess my work here is due. Before HG could finish that statement, he made to himself. Howard stepped in. Can you teach me about the hybrids? Oh sure, I love explaining things. Hurry up, I just want to be with Greg. Okay, what do you need to know? In the newer episodes, they say they are fake and don't know names. Why? Oh, see, that is simple. The true reason and why they do that is that they were always fiction and were brought into our world through the internet. Okay, Howard began to float away, but then Nightmine walked in and said that it was actually Space Wolves, so they all died. The Ewan. That was terrible. That's like the same amount of bad as mine.
Oh, baby.
What do we do if there's no winner?
I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Now I must read Rain's story, which is called Wugs and the Vugs. Once upon a time, the Wugs ruled over our country. They lived a life as though they were royalty. Every night, they ate candy and ranked each other's ability to play video games. This is apart from the poorer Wugs that had no such luxury. The Wugs treated the Vugs really poorly. The Vugs, time without time to play, they had to eat vegetables instead of candies. That is apart from the free Vugs who could do as they choose.
Just 1 second. Did I black out or did you miss the sentence?
Possibly. Who cares? In today's times, Wugs and Vugs have identical parts in the country. Both Vugs and Wugs are free to succeed or fill based upon their own talents and flaws. However, some Vugs think that they still live back in the times where they had no freedom. They are entirely correct, of course. Emotions are 100% more important than the facts. Wugs, they say, still owe them for the pain they suffered back then, even if they Vugs weren't around.
That was the sentence I gave up on. I made too many typos to correct.
Wug police, the Vugs say, treat Vugs unfairly, even though most arrests of Vugs are justified. Because people, or I should say, the Wugs and the Vugs are of the same species, they find commonalities. Stickle. Much worse than boy Vugs and Wugs could ever...
Skip the sentence again.
I did not They both agree that girl Vugs and D Wugs are treated. Okay? And much worse than boy Vugs and Wugs could ever be. Only few amongst the Vugs and the Wugs are in disagreement with this sentiment. They point to the facts such as boy wugs and vugs get operated on when they are born. The higher amount of boy vugs and wugs that are in prison are how unfair the legal system is during the breakup a boy and a girl. Um, due to the feelings of the girls, as well as the vugs. What the fuck is this?
Bugs are black people.
Oh. As well as the bugs who boy wugs are seen as monsters incapable of feeling emotions or having the urge to protect the people closest to them from harm. Girls and vugs point to how often boy wugs are in the highest paying positions. They say it's because of their privilege, while ignoring the hard work most of them have put in to get there. They're right, of course, because feelings trump facts.
Yeah.
1,000 years in the future are exactly half of
Okay.
the...
It's-
Oh. No, I didn't. That word isn't there. 1,000 years in the future, bugs are exactly half of the population, and in every profession, there is exactly half girls and boys. Half bugs and wugs. Everyone is treated by the supposed action of their um um, eh, um, incestorsis, oh, that, okay, ancestors. Fee, their ancestors were treated poorly. They are treated well. If their ancestors were treated well, they are treated poorly. That is justice. Societal justice. Okay?
I'm very subtle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is, I think yours is better, though. This is way
Yeah.
better. This is way better.
Just, I think it's just because, like, the same reason you won last week is because yours stuck to what it was supposed to be about,
Mine...
kind of. Whereas, mine was just like, fuck it, I give up.
I gave up immediately as soon as you told me what the prompt was. Oh, that's a new leech strat. I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
What?
It's my blue shell. Give you a terrible prompt that you can't write about.
Oh shit. Yo, I'll just keep doing that too.
Oh yeah? Shit. Well, I guess, Rain, you get to choose what happens next time. See what that last week was way better. See you next time.